Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Safety inspection checklist. Surfaces and chocks.
Checked.
Maintenance status.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Electric hydraulic pumps.
On.
Landing gear lever.
Down.
Ship's library.
Checked.
Safety inspection checklist complete.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Flight slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson delivery, good morning, Delta 531 request IFR clearance to Martin State as filed.
Delta 531, cleared to Martin State via runway 8 right departure. Initial altitude 9,000 feet. Squawk 2507.
Cleared to Kilo Mike Tango November via runway 8 right departure. Initial altitude 9,000 feet. Squawk 2507, Delta 531.
Delta 531, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.650 when ready for startup.
Clearance Endeavour 3366.
Endeavour 3356, Atlanta.
Yes, sir, we're not picking up a PDC. We need to get a clearance, please.
Endeavour 3366, clear to the airport via the Bang 2 departure. Lock transition. Then direct. Maintain at 10,000. Squawk 4165.
Endeavour 3366, cleared via the bank departure, lug, then direct. Climb maintain 10,000, squawk 4165.
The captain has turned on the fastest seatbelt sign. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
Bank 2 departure, Endeavour 3366.
Clearance delivery AC-5326 with negative ACARs. We have a clearance on file and we're ready to copy. AC-5326, clearance request. AC-5326 cleared via the Halo 2 departure. Sarge transition as filed. Maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Squawk 7226. Cleared via the Halo 2 departure. Sarge transition then as filed. Climb maintain 10,000, expect flight level 220 and 10. Watch frequency, well, excuse me, squawk 7226, 5326. 5326, read back is correct, and where are you parking at today? We're ramp 4, D42, 8326. 5326, thank you very much, have a good flight. Thank you, good day.
Good afternoon, clearance KMTN 839 Yankee.
Alright, KMTN 839. It'll be south 2, radar vector going J43 of Seminole, and then it's found. Maintain 4,000. Expect 10,000, 10 minutes after departure. Your frequency will be 119.8 and squawk 1702.
KMTN 839 is cleared to the depart via the departure south 2 and radar vector to join J43 to Seminole. Climb maintain 4,000, expect 10,000 in 10 minutes. Departure on 119.8, squawk 1702.
That's 839, correct, with Yankee. Ground point 9 when you're ready to leave. We'll talk to you later.
Ground point 9, we'll see ya.
Clarence, good afternoon. It's Ameristar 9464 with Yankee.
Ameristar 9464. Where you parking?
South Cargo Ramp Bay 4.
Okay, stand by. Let me see if I can find it for you. Ameristar 9464. You said it's the 9 departure. South 1. Expect radar vector J45 to Pullman Beach, and then it's found.
Before start checklist to the line. IRS mode selectors.
Nav.
Gear pins.
Ameristar
Remove.
9464.
Light test.
Third south 1.
Checked.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Yaw damper.
On.
Nav transfer and display switches.
Normal and auto.
Fuel.
Readback correct. Stand by for a minute. Let me take a look at the flight and Ameristar 9464. You all set. We'll talk to you later.
Checked.
Thanks, sir. Have a nice
Fuel
afternoon.
pumps.
4 pumps on.
Cabin util IFE galley power.
On.
Emergency exit lights.
Armed.
Fasten belts.
On.
Window heat.
On.
Air conditioning.
PX auto, bleeds on.
Pressurization.
Clearance Southwest 1017.
Southwest 1017.
Didn't get a CPGLC, we've got Zulu.
Set.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Instruments.
Cross-checked.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Hydraulics.
Normal.
Speed brake.
Dial D10.
Parking brake.
Set.
Stab trim cutout switches.
Normal.
Wheel well fire warning.
Checked.
Radios, radar and transponder.
Set and standby.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Takeoff briefing.
Discussed.
PA.
Complete.
FMC CDU.
Set.
N1 and IAS bugs.
N1 and IIS auto. V-speed set.
Stab trim.
Set.
Performance, weight and balance.
Checked.
EFB.
Airplane mode and stowed.
Phones.
Off.
Flight deck windows and cockpit door.
Closed.
Doors.
Not again.
It's just you, but I have the clearance if you're ready to copy.
No, 413 is ready to go.
I got a 413, you're cleared to the airport. Via the Tilt 2 departure, Greenwood transition, that's as filed. Squawk 3341.
Alright, Tilt 2.
Folks from the cockpit, I'd like to welcome you on board.
We're
ready up front, everybody's closed up outside, and we're just waiting use of our performance numbers.
Closed.
Passengers.
Air traffic control.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
It's a pleasure having you on board with us today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Should be underway here shortly. Thanks for flying with Delta there.
Prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all calls.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight.
Clearance, good afternoon. Cockpit at 2709. Ready to copy clearance with information. Papa, engage Fox 14.
If you're traveling with a larger rollerboard,
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Tow is driving up.
So if the bin directly above your seat is already full, go ahead and utilize the next available space. We brought a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack. Go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you. So we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bag without having to check in plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding doors, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. Please also note that if you will be working on a laptop computer or enjoying any other larger electronic devices, they must be stowed either in a bag under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Please do not stow these items in the seat pocket in front of you. Place them directly on the floor or hold them on your lap during taxi, takeoff, and landing.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
For your safety. I'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board. Ladies and gentlemen, we have received our final paperwork and we are ready for an immediate departure. Before we can move the aircraft, all passengers must be seated with your seatbelts securely fastened, your tray tables and carry-in items stowed, your seat backs in the upright and long position.
Before start checklist below the line. Air conditioning packs.
Off.
Anti-collision light.
On.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
Not again. Out of.
Before start checklist complete.
So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Ground, Delta 531, requests startup and pushback.
Thank you so much.
Delta 531, startup and pushback approved.
Startup and pushback approved, Delta 531.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you connected and bypass 10 inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, be sure if you're unable to perform these functions, please let us know, and we'd be happy.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Any unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member instructions. Smoking is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 8 exits on the plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wing. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Is also unlikely.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Are located under your seats in the economy cabin. If you're seated in a first class or business class cabin, flight vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Put the vest over your head. If your vest has one strap, wrap it around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front. If your vest has 2 straps, fasten the straps to the front of the vest and then adjust them loosely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest. Or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. You can activate a light by pulling down on the tab in the front. But if your vest doesn't have a tab, the light will activate.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
For children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Also, most seat cushions can be used for flotation. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, your tray table is put away, and all carry-on items are properly stowed. As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
Delta
And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention. Please relax and enjoy your flight.
Before taxi checklist, generators,
on,
APU,
off,
start switches,
continuous,
probe heat,
on,
anti-ice,
off,
air conditioning,
PEX auto, bleeds on,
isolation valve,
auto,
flaps,
flips 5 required and selected, green light,
stab trim,
set,
start levers,
idle detent,
flight controls,
checked,
recall,
checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Ground American maintenance flight 2.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Ground, good morning, Delta 531 is ready for taxi.
Delta 531, taxi to runway 8 right. Contact tower on 119.500 when on holding point.
Taxi to runway 8 right. Contact tower on 119.500 when on holding point, Delta 531.
Ground, Delta 2004, joining Mike for ramp 4.
Delta 2004, ground, taxi to 4.
Delta 2004, taxi to 4.
Delta 1548, your way to company 717 from your right hand to 4.
You waited at company 717 off to the right. Get him inside Delta 1548.
Ground, Delta 01 Heavy, joining Mike for ramp 8.
Delta 01 Heavy, around taxi Mike to 8.
Mike 8, Delta 201 Heavy.
Delta 5 Tree 1, contact tower on 119.500, have a nice flight.
Contact tower on 119.500, Delta 5 Tree 1.
Ground Delta 1665, joining Mike ramp 2.
Delta 1665, round taxi to 2.
2, Delta 1665.
Good morning, Southwest 501 is 3 south of KMT.
Southwest 501, ground runway 6 right, taxi via Lima, Lima Charlie, your way to heavy 777, right to left and ramp 8.
See the 777 will give way to him in 8, Southwest 501.
Army 8515, you're cleared to the Columbus Airport via the 9 departure radar vector south to Columbus. Maintain 4,000.
Before takeoff checklist to the line. Config.
Checked.
Flaps.
Flaps 5 set, green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
Reviewed.
Cabin.
Secured.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line. Before takeoff checklist below the line. MCP.
Set.
Transponder.
TARA.
Strobe lights.
On.
Landing lights.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Tower, good morning, Delta 5 Tree 1 on holding point of runway 8 right, ready for departure.
Delta 5 Tree 1, wind is calm, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 right, Delta 5 Tree 1.
set up 618 heavy count departure.
Report, please.
Positive rate.
Delta 5 tree 1, altimeter tree 0.1 tree. Contact Atlanta Center on 1 tree 5.100. Bye.
Altimeter tree 0.1 tree. Contact Atlanta Center on 1 tree 5.100. Goodbye, Delta 5 tree 1.
We'll make a...
Atlanta Center, good morning, Delta 5 tree 1 passing 3,100 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Delta 5 tree 1, turn left heading 081, climb to 9,000 feet.
Turn left heading 081, climb to 9,000 feet, Delta 5 tree 1.
Cabin 6890, descend and maintain level 240, and in the transition maintain 2809.
Descend and maintain 240 on transition, slow to 280 knots at speed.
American 491, climb maintain level 370.
After takeoff checklist, air conditioning and pressurization.
Set.
Engine start switches.
Off.
Landing gear.
Up and off.
Auto brake.
Off.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Altimeters.
Set.
After takeoff checklist complete.
Delta 5 tree 1, climb to flight level tree 70.
Climb to flight level tree 70, Delta 5 tree 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
Thousand to go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt lights off. You're free to move about. Once you are seated, we recommend you keep your belts fastened. Thank you.
You can have cabin a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back, relax, enjoy the trip with us.
American 491, climb maintain flight level 370.
Flight level 370, American 491.
Delta 566, contact center 125, 65.
2565, Delta 5665.
Alaska 223, descend via the Ola 1 arrival, except maintain flight level 240.
Okay, descend via the Ola 1 arrival, except 240, Alaska dispatcher.
Southwest 223, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, except maintain flight level 240.
Descend via the Lucky 1, except maintain 240. Flight level 240, Southwest 223.
That was 6890, contact center 125.65.
2565, that was
Southwest 223, you have right reports and descent for us.
So 223 haven't had any complaints.
Awesome, thank you.
Delta 5720, contact center 125.65.
12565, Compass 5720, good afternoon. There, got 2615, 18 for 230.
So 2615, center, fly maintain, flight level 270, and turn Addons main on course, fly maintain, flight level 270.
270, Delta 2615.
So 2615, affirmative, 10 degrees right.
Hi, TerrainRadar, got 2615. American 1514, 197 for 230, 290 knots, or better sign, guys.
American 1514, good afternoon, fly maintain, flight level 290.
Flight level 290, American 1514.
descent checklist. Pressurization.
Set.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Approach briefing and fuel.
Discussed.
IAS and alt bugs.
Checked and set.
Descent checklist complete.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. From the cockpit, starting a slow descent at this time. We would like to ask you to return to your seats, fasten up your seatbelts for the duration of the flight. It's been a pleasure having you on board with us. Thanks for flying with Delta there. I could fly and escort for the cabin for arrival, please.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to refill them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. Kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
Please clear the cabin for arrival.
And ladies and gentlemen, the double
Delta 5 Tree 1. Descend to 7,000 feet.
7,000 feet. Delta 5 Tree 1.
Your tray tables and carrying items stowed. Stacked in the upright lock position and your aisle armrests should be lowered. Flight attendants will pass through the cabin to complete their final safety check. Please check around your seating area for all remaining cups, glasses, other articles you wish to discard. Thank you so much. We'll be landing shortly.
Delta 5 Tree 1, altimeter tree 0.0 hectopascal, contact Martin State approach on 119.000. Expect runway tree to land. Bye.
Altimeter tree 0.0 hectopascal, contact Martin State approach on 119.000, runway tree to land. Goodbye, Delta 5 Tree 1. Martin State approach, good afternoon, Delta 5 Tree 1 passing 9,300 feet, descending 7,000 feet.
Delta 5 Tree 1, turn right heading 072, you are 2,200 feet above your clearance altitude, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Turn right heading 072, descending 7,000 feet, Delta 5 Tree 1.
Delta 5 Tree 1. Reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Delta 5 Tree 1.
Air Transport 3726 Heavy, maintain 250 knots to last. 250, 3726. American 572, reduce speed to 210, traffic 10 o'clock, 8 miles northbound of Beach 1900 at 8,000, reduce speed to 210.
And we're slowing to 210, looking for the traffic, 572, thanks. Approach United 237 is 18.5, descending via the Eagle 6 with Sierra.
United 237, approach, expect division approach to runway 8.
Roger.
Connect approach 126.6, traffic no factor.
166 American 572, thanks.
Airbus 3175, approach, expect division approach to runway 8.
Delta 5 Tree 1. Descend to 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Delta 5 Tree 1.
Delta 59, maintain 250 knots or greater to advise.
250 knots or greater to advise, update 51.
Delta 5 Tree 1. Reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Delta 5 Tree 1.
At 584, reduce speed to 210. You're 10 speed, yeah, 584.
Delta 5 Tree 1. Turn left heading 029er.
Turn left heading 029er, Delta 5 Tree 1.
65404, coming tower 120.9, I get it?
120.9, have a good day.
Southwest 1310, when able to confirm to go over type, Southwest launch, what?
Good type, Southwest 1310.
Southwest 1310, so visual close to runway 7 right, maintain 210 knots until Baltimore.
210, Baltimore, there's visual, 7 right, Southwest 1310.
Citation 1 Alpha Papa, cutting approach 120.4.
1204, 1 Alpha Papa, good day.
Southwest 2157, passing 14th Street, ascending on the hydro 127 right.
Southwest 2157, approach, expected with approach runway 7 right, maintain 270 knots, till right.
270 knots, so advised, Southwest 2157.
Delta 5 Tree 1, you are 3,200 feet above your clearance altitude, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descending 3,000 feet, Delta 5 Tree 1.
Citation 1 Alpha Papa, reduce speed to 170, then it's to maintain 5,000.
Well, over 170, then down to 5,000, 1 Alpha Papa.
South 1310, that's 11 o'clock, 2 miles, turn eastbound, company 3,800 there from 8.
That's right, Southwest 1310.
Take for a minute at 11 o'clock and 2 miles, company 3,600 there for the northbound.
Company, back Southwest 1310.
Victor heading approach, expected middle approach runway 8. There, Victor, I'll put it on request, but for now expect runway 8. Looks good from here.
Okay, we're flying an 8 for now.
Southwest 859, reduce speed to 210, cutting approach 120.4.
Alright, we're going to 0.4, and reduce speed 210, so 59. Have a good one.
You too, then.
H1 Alpha Papa, just going to maintain 3,000. Just going to maintain 3,000, 1 Alpha Papa. 1310, contact tower 120.9, good day.
Roger, tower, Southwest 1310, good day.
Currently 8,000 going to 210 on the height of 1.
Subject designed approach speed is your discretion, expect 7 right.
Alright, your discretion, we'll expect 7.
1,000 to go.
Stage 1 Alpha Papa, terrain 050, Palmas Alpha, calling 737, calling 22, clear visual approach, runway 7 right.
Clear through the visual, 7 right, 1 Alpha.
$2,500.
United 584, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, airliner 7000.
Delta 5 Tree 1, cleared for ILS approach runway tree. Contact tower on 121.00 when established. Bye.
Cleared for ILS approach runway tree. Contact tower on 121.00. Goodbye, Delta 5 Tree 1. Martin State Tower, good afternoon, Delta 5 Tree 1 approaching runway tree.
Delta 5 Tree 1, identified. Continue your approach.
Landing checklist. Start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
This. Checked.
Speed brake.
Armed green light.
Landing gear.
Down 3 greens.
Auto brake.
Auto brake 3 set.
Flaps.
Flaps 30 set. Green light.
Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist complete.
Cathay 331 Heavy, Terra, traffic, exiting downfield, opposite gear, southbound north side, 25 left, line away. Line up away. Cathay 3281 Heavy, at the shoreline, turn left heading 210, winds are calm, 195 left, continue. At the shoreline, turn left heading 210, line, winter.com, runway 6 right, clear land.
Runway 6 right, clear, land,
1,000.
Delta 5 tree
1,000
1.
feet,
Wind
stabilized,
is
missing
calm.
approach altitude
Runway
set.
tree. Cleared to land.
Cleared to land runway tree, Delta 5 tree 1.
Approaching minimums. Minimum 200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Delta 5 tree 1. Contact ground on 121.800.
Ground on 121.800, Delta 5 tree 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelts securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bin to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your SkyMiles account. If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim, or any other information, a uniformed Delta agent leading this flight will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Sky team, our partners, and especially your flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again.
Excellent. Do you want to have Echo, Romeo, Bravo, Ultra Tango?
Echo to Romeo, to Bravo, hold short of Tango, excellent, go ahead.
Excellent. Do you want to have a Tango cross 25 right, cross 25 left, Alpha Port? Alright.
Martin State Ground, good afternoon, Delta 5 tree 1 on runway tree.
Delta 5 tree 1. Taxi to National Guard ramp.
Taxi to National Guard ramp, Delta 5 tree 1.
Ground, Brickyard 4702, pushback 43 Charlie.
Brickyard 4702, good morning to you, off of which gate?
43 Charlie.
4702, very well. Your pushback is approved. Let's put the tail in the alleyway, please. Tail in the alleyway, please, sir. Spot number 6.
Tail in the alley, spot 6, Brickyard 4702.
Streak 5427, roger. Left there in November and slowly tack to the gate. They're just pushing now. I'm going to push them into the alley out of your way. So just let them push into the alley, taxi right on it.
All right, yeah, we'll taxi slowly and go down here. Thank you, kind of recording.
Brickyard 4702, just let your crew traffic off the ramp. Going to enter the gate after you vacate it.
Brickyard 4702, copy.
Thanks. American 2160, transition over to Juliet now, and we'll take Juliet short 4.
Position Juliet, short 4, American 2160. Southwest 1229, are we still clear to push back gate 4?
Yes, sir. Southwest 1229, you push back for sir.
Alright, it looks like there's ground crew telling us there's somebody behind us.
I can't see back there, but when able, go ahead and push back.
When able, push back, Southwest 1229.
Southwest 470. Over here, gate 9 ready to push. Southwest 473, you push off at gate 9 is approved. Pushing through 473, thanks.
Ground American maintenance at 32.
American maintenance?
Need to reposition the south part.
American maintenance, roger. Your pushback is approved. Tail north on Kilo. Let me know when you're ready for the reposition.
Tail north on Kilo.
American 466, roger. Hold right there. Get you moving reference this traffic. Touch it down. And for American 466, let's slowly start south on Kilo.
Slowly south on Kilo. Yeah, we're going to hold position here for next 466.
I see it there. Yeah, okay, thanks.
Ground Southwest 470. Over here, gate 9 ready to push.
Southwest 473, you push off at gate 9 is approved.
Pushing through 473, thanks. Ground American maintenance at 32.
American maintenance?
We need to reposition the south parking.
American maintenance, roger. Your pushback is approved. Tail north on Kilo. Let me know when you're ready for the reposition.
Tail north on Kilo.
Blue Streak 5614, I want you to continue up Juliet, make a left turn on runway 33. That's going to get you around traffic. Left on 33, and what gate did they give you? Is it 35 Delta? Yep, you can take 33 and you can exit at Sierra. 33 to Sierra and taxi right on into park. Alaska maintenance, as you're around the corner, just hold the beam the old terminal building for traffic.
That's Alaska maintenance?
Yes, Alaska maintenance. As you're around the corner, just hold in front of the old terminal for traffic.
Copy that, Alaska maintenance. Thank you.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
466, runway 1, let's join Juliet, short of runway 4.
Juliet short of 4 for runway 1, red 466.
And for Community 5015, will you be ready to go within the next 15 minutes or so? I'm still trying to get you out of here.
Yeah, we'll be ready to take it.
All right, let me know when you're ready to tackle.
Right.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
Southwest 1229, taxi please at hotel.
Southwest 1229, runway 1 via Kilo Charlie, short of 4.
Runway 1, Kilo Charlie, short of runway 4, 1229.
Gromit 7609, ready to go for the push again if you can get us up.
Maple 7609, your pushback is approved.
Okay, push for thanks, 7609.
Delta's 1960, will you be ready over there?
1960, what grid?
1960, cross 4 and Juliet, monitor tower.
Cross 4, then on Juliet, monitor tower, 1960 Delta.
Ground to Morning Southwest 2156, ready for taxi. Got hotel.
Southwest 2152, runway 1 via Bravo Alpha, hold short of 4.
1 via Bravo Alpha, hold short 4 Southwest 2152.
JetBlue 254 ready for taxi as well.
JetBlue 254, runway 1 via Juliet, hold short of 4.
Taxi runway 1 via Juliet, short of runway 4, JetBlue 254.
Morning ground, United 551, gate 16, ready to push hotel.
United 551, push approved, tail north on Kilo.
Approved tail north Kilo, United 551.
Ground American 1178, taxi information hotel.
American 1178, runway 1 via Juliet, hold short of runway 4.
1 via Juliet, hold short 4, American 1178.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps.
Off.
Electrical.
Delta
GPU on the bus.
Fasten belts.
Off.
Window heat.
Off.
Probe heat.
Off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Electric hydraulic pumps.
Off.
Voice recorders.
Auto.
Air conditioning packs.
Auto.
Engine bleed.
On.
APU bleed.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Start switches.
Off.
Auto brake.
Off.
Speed brake.
Down D10.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Parking brake.
Set.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Transponder.
Stand by.
CVR circuit breaker.
In.
Cockpit door.
Unlocked.
Shutdown checklist complete.
American 1178, stay on Juliet, cross 4 and monitor.
On Juliet, cross 4, monitor.
It's 3600.
Secure checklist. IRS mode selectors.
Off.
Cabin util IFE galley power.
On.
Emergency exit lights.
Off.
Air conditioning packs.
Off.
Trim air.
Off.
APU ground power.
Off.
Battery.
Off.
Secure checklist complete.